Well, good afternoon again. Today's Monday. Of course, I'm hot, and it was hot yesterday. My gosh. Saturday, well, mine is lovely, lovely. Let's have a bit of this. Keep this going till Christmas now. This will be all right. Have a shorter winter. Then we look forward to the new year. Anyway, I hope you're all right. Staying safe, keeping well. I just want to say, really, one thing is to thank everybody for the comments for Friday, when a tribute to a great son of Cornwall and Hale-born Rick Rescola, a hero, well, to all of us. But we had a phone call on Friday tea time here from his wife, Susan, because I'd sent her the actual video to say, is that all right for me to do it? And she was she was overwhelmed, and she wanted to thank everybody from Hale, everybody from Cornwall for her support and her kind thoughts, and she sends her regards, her love, and everything else, and just. So we were delighted to able to speak with her again. So thank you, Susan. Now I'm doing one here today by Liz Harmon. This is a letter from Aunt Sarah. Dear nephew, niece and child. Now, hoping this finds you as it leaves me at present. My old stomach is playing up, and so are my poor legs. And I got a cold in my cheens. But apart from that, I'm all right. You may be interested to know that old Uncle Necky have gone dead. 95 he was. You know, he lived up St. Just way, had a donkey and cart. He and Rosie, his missus, would bring home errands from Penzance for people up St. Just. One day coming home, they got as far as Mount Misery, and the old donkey took it in his head to go no further. Well, Necky and Rosie pushed and shoved and dangled the cart in front of him. But would he move? Not on your life. So, said Necky, I don't know what we'll do. I'll shift him. We'll light a fire under him. That'll make him move. So they got some sticks and hay from over the field. And you know what? That old donkey just waited till they had a rare old blaze going under him. Then he took 3 steps forward and burnt the cart. Yes. Necky is dead, buried up chapel last week. That to bring me in mind of what the plum neighbour of mine, Agnes, said to me on Monday. There we were pinning out the white clothes when she said, Aunt Sarah Ann, what do you think? I had the locust preacher to dinner yesterday. I said to her, no, my dear, you made a mistake. You don't mean locusts. Locusts are they creatures in the Bible that devour everything in their path. That's he, she said. That's the one I'm talking about. I went up yesterday to look after Granny Lizzie so that her daughters could go off on an outing. Poor old soul, I reckon she's toddling. They got a new electric cooker up there, and tell you the truth, I'd never used electric because we've always had the slab or gas. So I shoved in a few taters to bake with a bit of rasher pork on top for she and me. Set the knob to what I thought. Next thing, you could smell burning, and there was a rasher pork all screwed up, nearly ruined. I said, my soul, Gran, your electric oven is some fierce. She said, well, of course, we're very high up here. We got good draft for getting the oven up. I got a new neighbour, moved in the other week. I don't like the look of her much, a bit snooty and hearty crafty. She said, she was going to have a housewarming party. I told her 100 of coal and a bag of logs would warm her house up for her better. She said then that the party was going to be a cocktail party, and would me and Alfred like to come? When I didn't seem very keen, she said perhaps we weren't used to such things. But I had her. I said, oh no, my dear. We'd have so many cocktail parties in our house that our old rooster haven't got enough feather left on his tail. Well, we'd to go to her party, me and Alfred, 'cause to tell you the truth, I've been dying to see what it's like in there. Well, you've never seen such things in your life. They don't seem much furniture, so we had to sit on cushions on the floor. My back was some bad the next day. All the lights were out, just candles in bottles and jam jars round the room. I thought she might have had the electric cut off, but then I noticed she had something cooking on top of the electric stove. Whatever it was, I thought it had cats, for it smelled bram queer. She said it was a ratatouille or some name. We never tried that. She gave us stuff called punch to drink. It had bits of leaves and trade floating in it. Alfred swore blue blind that she'd gotten mixed up with cenopods in the dark, for his stomach started to churn as soon as he clunked it. There was a chap with a guitar sitting in a corner singing. At least we thought he was singing. Alfred reckoned he had a bit of the punch and was crying out with the pain in his stomach. There was an argument going on over a couple called Trotsky and Marx. I said to Alfred, I reckon they on television like Starsky and Hutch. It nearly came to handfuls of skin and fistfuls of air flying. Just then my neighbour decided to serve supper. She put this ratatouille on the table and what looked like a dish of boiled worms, something else called moussaka, and mussy was the right name because it looked rooted. Not a bit of ham or lunch tongue to be seen. Even the bread was stinking of them old garlic onions. In the glimmer, Alfred nearly chucked herself on a splinter of wood stuck in a sausage. Then her neighbour said to Alfred, "Do you have a little pizza?" Well, he thought she was getting personal, so we come home. I don't fancy we shall be asked no more. Well, my handsomes, I can't think of no more news. As well, Alfred, to send his kind regards to all our friends up there. Give the dear child a kiss from us and look after yourselves. Thank you very much.